You want to tell a story about your weekend. You want to talk about what you did yesterday. You want to share a memory from your childhood. But the moment you try to speak in past tense, everything falls apart. Your mind goes blank, you panic, you start mixing present and past, you forget how to form the verbs. You say things like, yesterday I go to the store, or last week I see my friend. You know it sounds wrong, but you cannot fix it in the moment.
You feel embarrassed. You feel frustrated. You think, why is past tense so difficult? Why can I not talk about simple things that already happened? Every time you try to tell a story, you get stuck. You stumble over words. You give up halfway through. And the worst part? You avoid talking about the past completely because it is just too stressful.
That horrible feeling when you have a great story to tell, but you cannot share it because you do not know how to use past tense correctly. You stay silent while everyone else talks about their experiences.
Does this sound like you? Are you tired of being trapped in the present tense?
If you just said yes, we have great news for you. You are not alone. Past tense is one of the biggest challenges for English learners, especially at the beginner level. We hear about the struggle every single day.
But here is the truth. Past tense does not have to be complicated. You do not need to memorize hundreds of irregular verbs. You do not need perfect grammar. You just need a simple method that works.
Hi everyone, I am Alex.
And I am Emma. Welcome to our channel. If you are new here, this is your safe space to learn practical English without stress and without judgment.
Today, we are going to teach you an easy method that will help you speak in past tense naturally and confidently. This method is designed specifically for beginners at the A1 to A2 level.
By the end of this lesson, you will be able to talk about your day, tell simple stories, and share your experiences in past tense without hesitation.
We are going to make this so simple that you will wonder why you ever thought past tense was difficult.
So let us get started.
Here is what we are going to cover today. First, we are going to explain why past tense feels so difficult and what makes it easier.
Then we are going to introduce you to the three-step method that will help you form past tense sentences easily and naturally.
After that, we will practice the most common regular and irregular past tense verbs that you need for everyday conversation.
We will also give you simple sentence patterns that you can use immediately to talk about your past.
Then, we will do a review of the key verbs and patterns so you can remember everything clearly.
After that, we will give you a practical challenge to help you start using past tense in your daily life.
And finally, we will show you the most common mistakes beginners make with past tense and how to avoid them.
This is going to be incredibly practical. Let us begin. But before we dive in, if you want to speak English confidently and naturally, you need to subscribe to this channel right now.
We create beginner-friendly lessons like this every single week. Every lesson is designed to make English simple and practical for you.
Subscribing is completely free, and it tells us that you are serious about improving your English. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let us continue.
All right, let us talk about why past tense feels so difficult. What makes it so challenging for beginners?
The truth is, past tense in English is actually not that complicated compared to many other languages. But there are a few things that make it confusing for learners.
First, English has two types of past tense verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs are easy because they all follow the same pattern. You just add ed to the end.
For example, walk becomes walked, talk becomes talked, play becomes played. Simple, right?
But then there are irregular verbs. These verbs do not follow any pattern. They change in unpredictable ways. Go becomes went. See becomes saw. Eat becomes ate.
And this is where learners get frustrated. They think, I have to memorize hundreds of irregular verbs. This is impossible.
But here is the good news. You do not need to know hundreds of irregular verbs to have conversations in past tense. You only need to know the most common ones, maybe 20 to 30 verbs.
If you know the 20 most common irregular verbs, you can talk about 90% of your daily experiences in past tense. That is it.
So the first step is to stop overwhelming yourself. Do not try to learn learn every irregular verb in English. Just focus on the most common ones that you actually use in real life.
The second reason past tense feels difficult is because many learners try to translate directly from their native language. But every language handles past tense differently.
For example, in some languages, you use different words to talk about something that happened yesterday versus something that happened last year. In English, we use the same simple past tense for both.
So when you try to translate, you get confused. You think there should be more rules, more complexity, but actually, English past tense is quite straightforward once you understand the basic pattern.
And that brings us to the third reason past tense feels difficult: lack of practice. Most learners study past tense in textbooks, they do grammar exercises, but they never actually practice speaking in past tense.
They know the rules in theory, but their mouth and their brain have never practiced producing past tense sentences quickly and naturally.
Think about it like learning to ride a bicycle. You can read a book about how to ride a bicycle, you can understand the theory perfectly, but until you actually get on the bicycle and practice, you will not be able to ride.
Past tense is the same. You need to practice speaking it out loud, forming sentences, telling stories until it becomes automatic.
So today, we are going to give you a simple method that combines three things: the most common verbs you actually need, simple sentence patterns you can follow, and practical speaking practice.
This method is designed for beginners. It is not about perfection. It is about communication. It is about being able to share your experiences and tell your stories in English.
Let us show you how it works.
All right, let us introduce you to the three-step method for speaking in past tense. This method is going to make everything so much easier.
Step 1. Learn the time markers. Time markers are words or phrases that tell you when something happened. When you use a time marker, your brain automatically knows you need to use past tense.
Let me give you the most common time markers. Yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, this morning, an hour ago, 2 days ago.
Let's practice these. Repeat after me. Yesterday. Pause the video and repeat.
Last night. Repeat.
Last week. Repeat.
2 days ago. Repeat.
Good. Now, whenever you want to talk about the past, start your sentence with one of these time markers. This helps your brain switch into past tense mode. For example, yesterday and then you complete the sentence. The time marker is your signal. It reminds you to use past tense. Step 2. Learn the most common past tense verbs. We are going to give you a list of the 20 most useful verbs in past tense. These are the verbs you will use every single day.
Let us start with regular verbs. Remember, regular verbs just add ed to the end. Here are the most common ones.
Worked. From work. I worked yesterday. Repeat after me. I worked yesterday.
Watched. From watch. I watched a movie last night. Repeat. I watched a movie last night.
Played. From play. I played soccer last weekend. Repeat.
Talked. From talk. I talked to my friend this morning. Repeat.
Walked. From walk. I walked to the store yesterday. Repeat.
Cooked. From cook. I cooked dinner last night. Repeat.
Cleaned. From clean. I cleaned my room yesterday. Repeat.
Great! Those are the most common regular verbs. Now, let us move to irregular verbs. These are the ones you really need to memorize because they do not follow the ed pattern.
Let us start with the most important irregular verb in English, go. In past tense, go becomes went, not goed, went.
I went to the park yesterday. Repeat after me slowly. I went to the park yesterday.
Next, see. In past tense, see becomes saw. I saw my friend last week. Repeat.
Eat. In past tense, eat becomes ate. I ate breakfast this morning. Repeat.
Drink. In past tense, drink becomes drank. I drank coffee yesterday. Repeat.
Come. In past tense, come becomes came. I came home late last night. Repeat.
Have. In past tense, have becomes had. I had a good day yesterday. Repeat.
Make. In past tense, make becomes made. I made dinner last night. Repeat.
Take. In past tense, take becomes took. I took a shower this morning. Repeat.
Get. In past tense, get becomes got. I got up early yesterday. Repeat.
Buy. In past tense, buy becomes bought. I bought some groceries last week. Repeat.
Do. In past tense, do becomes did. I did my homework yesterday. Repeat.
Sleep. In past tense, sleep becomes slept. I slept well last night. Repeat.
Wake up. In past tense, wake up becomes woke up. I woke up at 7 this morning. Repeat.
Read. In past tense, read stays read, but the pronunciation changes. It sounds like read. I read a book last night. Repeat.
Write. In past tense, write becomes wrote. I wrote an email yesterday. Excellent. Now you have the most common verbs. Let us move to step 3. Use simple sentence patterns.
A sentence pattern is like a template. You just fill in the blanks with your own words. This makes it super easy to create past tense sentences without thinking too much. Here is the most basic pattern. Time marker plus subject plus past tense verb plus object or detail. For example, yesterday I watched a movie.
Let me break that down. Yesterday is the time marker. I is the subject. Watched is the past tense verb. A movie is the object.
Let us practice this pattern with different verbs. Last night, I cooked dinner. Repeat after me.
This morning, I drank coffee. Repeat.
2 days ago, I went to the gym. Repeat.
Last week, I bought new shoes. Repeat.
Now, try making your own sentence using this pattern. Pause the video and say one sentence out loud using a time marker and a past tense verb. Go ahead.
Great job. Now, let us add a little more detail. You can expand your sentences by adding and to connect two actions.
For example, yesterday I went to the park and played soccer. See? 2 actions connected with and.
Let us practice. Last night, I cooked dinner and watched TV. Repeat.
This morning, I woke up and took a shower. Repeat.
Last weekend, I went shopping and bought some clothes.
Another useful pattern is to describe how you felt or what happened. You can use the pattern time marker plus subject plus past tense verb plus and subject plus past tense verb.
For example, yesterday I went to work and had a busy day. Or, last night I watched a movie and felt relaxed.
Let me give you more examples. This morning, I woke up late and missed the bus. Repeat.
Last week I talked to my boss and got a promotion. Repeat.
Now, let us practice describing your entire day in past tense. This is very useful for everyday conversation. You can use this pattern. In the morning, I, then, after that, finally, I.
For example, in the morning, I woke up at 7. Then I took a shower and had breakfast. After that, I went to work. Finally, I came home and relaxed.
Notice how I use time connectors like then, after that, and finally? These words help you organize your story and make it flow naturally.
Let us practice this together. I will say a sentence and you repeat. In the morning, I woke up early. Repeat.
Then I made coffee and read the news. Repeat.
After that, I went to the gym and worked out. Repeat.
Finally, I came home and relaxed.
Perfect. Now let us practice with negative sentences. Sometimes you want to say you did not do something. The pattern is simple. Time marker plus subject plus did not plus base verb.
For example, yesterday I did not go to work. Notice we use did not and then the base form of the verb. Not did not went. Did not go, not did not went.
Let us practice. Last night, I did not watch TV. Repeat.
This morning, I did not eat breakfast. Repeat.
Last week, I did not see my friends. Repeat.
And finally, let us practice asking questions in past tense. The pattern is did plus subject plus base verb. For example, did you go to the party last night?
Again, notice we use did and then the base form of the verb. Did you go, not did you went.
Let us practice. Did you watch the game yesterday? Repeat.
Did you have a good weekend?
Did you sleep well last night?
Excellent work! Now you have everything you need. Time markers, common past tense verbs, and simple sentence patterns.
Let us do a quick review before we move on.
All right, let us review the most important verbs and patterns. Listen carefully and repeat after us.
Time markers. Yesterday. Repeat.
Last night. Repeat.
Last week. Repeat.
Regular verbs. Worked. Repeat slowly.
Watched. Repeat.
Played. Repeat.
Irregular verbs. Went. From go. Repeat.
Saw. From see. Repeat.
Ate. From eat. Repeat.
Had. From have. Repeat.
Made. From make. Repeat.
Took. From take.
Basic sentence pattern. Yesterday, I went to the store. Repeat.
Negative pattern. Last night, I did not watch TV. Repeat.
Question pattern. Did you have a good day? Repeat.
Perfect. Now you have the foundation. Let us talk about your challenge.
Here is your challenge for this week. Every single day, we want you to talk about your day out loud.
Before you go to bed, spend 5 minutes describing what you did during the day. Use the sentence patterns we taught you.
For example, say out loud, today I woke up at 7, then I had breakfast and went to work. After that, I had lunch with my coworker. Finally, I came home and relaxed.
Do not write it down. Just speak out loud. This trains your brain to produce past tense naturally and automatically.
You can also practice by telling someone about your weekend. Tell a friend, a family member, or even just yourself in the mirror.
The key is to speak out loud every single day. After 7 days, you will notice that past tense starts to feel more natural.
So, are you ready to accept this challenge?
Now, let us talk about the most common mistakes beginners make with past tense so you can avoid them.
Mistake number 1, forgetting the time marker. Many learners just say, I went to the store, without saying when. This can be confusing.
Always start with a time marker like yesterday, last week, or this morning. This makes your sentence clear and helps your brain switch to past tense.
Mistake number 2, adding ed to irregular verbs. Some learners say, I goed to the park, or I eated breakfast.
Remember, irregular verbs do not follow the ed pattern. You have to memorize them. Go becomes went, not goed. Eat becomes ate, not eated.
Mistake number 3, using past tense after did or did not. Many learners say, I did not went, or did you saw the movie?
This is wrong. After did or did not, you always use the base form of the verb. I did not go. Did you see the movie?
Mistake number 4, mixing present and past tense in the same story. Some learners start in past tense but then switch to present tense halfway through.
For example, they say, yesterday I went to the mall. I see my friend there. This is confusing. Stay consistent. Yesterday I went to the mall. I saw my friend there.
Mistake number 5, being afraid to make mistakes. Many beginners do not practice speaking in past tense because they are scared of saying something wrong.
But mistakes are how you learn. When you are practicing alone, it does not matter if you make mistakes. Just keep speaking. Keep practicing. You will get better every single day.
Be patient with yourself. Past tense takes time to master, but with daily practice, it will become automatic.
You did it! You just learned an easy method to speak in past tense confidently.
We are so proud of you. This lesson was packed with information, and you stayed with us until the end. That shows dedication and commitment.
Here is what we want you to remember. Past tense is not as difficult as you think. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to know the most common verbs and a few simple patterns.
With the three-step method we taught you today, you can talk about your experiences, tell your stories, and share your memories in English.
Every time you practice speaking in past tense, you are building new connections in your brain. You are training your mouth to form these words. You are becoming more fluent.
Imagine yourself a month from now. Someone asks you, "What did you do last weekend?" And you answer, confidently, naturally, without hesitation. You tell your story in perfect past tense.
That is not a dream. That is your future. And it starts today with this method and this practice.
So go out there and use what you learned. Talk about your day. Tell your stories. Practice every single day.
You are capable of so much more than you think. We believe in you, and we are here to support you every step of the way.
Keep going. Keep practicing. You are doing amazing.
Before you go, if this lesson helped you understand past tense better, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more learners like you.
And if you have not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button right now. We post beginner-friendly lessons every single week.
Now, here is what we want you to do. Go to the comment section and practice your past tense right now.
Tell us about your day yesterday. Use the sentence patterns we taught you. For example, yesterday I woke up at 7, then I had breakfast and went to work.
We read every single comment, and we will correct any mistakes gently and kindly. This is your safe space to practice.
So go ahead, write your comment in past tense, and let us celebrate your progress together.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember, past tense is just practice. The more you use it, the easier it gets.
Use the three-step method. Practice every single day and watch your confidence grow.
We will see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep shining.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.